Here's just a quick shout out to my early bird. If you want to be in my video, remember to just comment before the premiere ends and I'll have you right here in my video. Before we dive into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it will help my channel a lot and I'll appreciate you guys a lot for doing so. A lot of you guys have been asking me to bring back the competition videos, like J. Carberry White, and then there's also Sakura Blossom, and there's many more of you, but I can't find all the previous posts, so these are the two that I'll have to shout out for now. And let's go ahead and look at the competition theme this time. So spring outing. I actually was in the top 1%, but then I dropped, but it's okay, whatever. There are a few certain things or tips that I would suggest you to do in the competition. And the reason why I was talking about why I was ranked high was because maybe it gives me more of a standing to tell you guys that I do have tips for the competition and that I generally know what the trend is. So basically, when you're in the competition and you don't know what to do, all you have to do is go to rankings for like and look for a good trend. So this theme is spring outing, and just for you guys out there, I've been playing like Love Nikki for the past, I don't know, one year, more than a year. And I've done my fair share of competitions, and throughout all this time, all these competitions, they always have a certain theme to them. So anything that is regarding spring is associated with flowers, pastel, and trees, and I don't know, cutesy stuff. So this is my entry for spring outing. Now, you don't have to follow my spring outing entry, but as you can see in the top 20 over here, they all have a certain theme. They're using the Sakura Cherry Blossom from Lunar's Dreamweaver, and then it's very pastel, green, pink, purple, and soft color. Almost every single entry, I think every single entry here has flowers in them. I've also seen a lot of the bike. So this bike is from Bouquet Bike. So remember, you guys can go to the bottom here, click on the magnifying glass, open her up, and then you can just go through her outfits and see. So for example, Bouquet Bike. And then you can just go to your achievements and search for the item. Just a quick tip about the achievements. I know a lot of you struggle to find different types of suits there. It's because if you search it like this, you're not going to find anything. You have to make sure you capitalize everything and you'll be able to find the suits that you desire. So this is Bouquet Bike, and the flowers on the bike makes it a very good item to use for this entry. Okay, and I also suggest using brown hair. I know I didn't use brown hair, but if you want to have a higher chance of ranking high, this is the type of color scheme to go. You want to make sure that you have a light flowy dress. You want to make sure your items in the background, foreground, and maybe handheld items, they have flowers associated with them. And then you want to make sure you have a smiling, happy, very cutesy type of makeup, and then you also want to make sure that your color scheme matches. Dream of Star City, this is a dress that you can, I think, craft now. Yes, you can craft this dress now. Other items I'd suggest using is definitely the vine, so white vine over here. This is from Destined Fate, and it was from one of the wedding dresses. Ooh, we haven't had a happiness event in a long time now. But it was from the happiness event, and you won't be able to get it unless it comes back. Casablanca, you can get it in the clothes store. It's for quite a lot of diamonds. If you really want it, go get it, but if you just wanted to use it for this competition, I'd personally say that it's not worth it. This tree from the elf suit is also very usable. If you have it, it was quite expensive, I think like $35, but I don't know, it's up to you. And butterflies. Butterflies are also very good to use. So this one is Fleeting Time from Sealed Heart, and it's from the Fairy in the Bottle event. So Ruby has similar things going on. She has a very soft color tone. She has the bike on her. She has the flowers in the background and the huskies and cute animal stuff. So this is what you want to have in your competition entry. It's really easy to go through all of these and look for it yourselves. But for the ones that you can't find, so for example, let's see. I want to find something that's not from a suit. So this isn't from a suit and you're wondering where you can get this. If you don't know where to get it, all you need to do is just go to Love Nikki's info and search in Prison of Life and Death, and then it will show you how you can get it. Maybe from recipe crafting, maybe from the store, maybe from an event that's passed. And this one, for the record, I think it's from the Hell event, so you won't be able to get it now even if you wanted to. I think it would be nice to help you guys go through things every competition. Hopefully I'll be able to do that more often. I'd suggest using blonde hair, brown hair, and just any soft hair. So this one would work. This one maybe not so much. So I'd also suggest using hair that is kind of at a certain length. So maybe shoulder length or maybe waist length at the very most, but not off to the ground because it doesn't really fit the theme. Now, what I'm telling you guys, it's just tips, and it's just like the general rule for this competition. You might not necessarily get a high rank from just this alone. At the same time, if you have a creative enough entry, maybe you'll be able to surpass all of our expectations and be an entry like this, because I think this entry is super creative and it barely has any flowers going on. Sometimes you can get lucky like this and your creative entry might be recognized, but most of the time, I strongly suggest you to keep resubmitting. So this one I got on my first try, but I usually resubmit like 10 times throughout the entire competition. That takes like 100 minutes because you have to make sure that there's 10 minutes in between each entry. And for those of you who are asking or wondering why you want a high rank, well, number one, you don't need a rank higher than 5% because even if you're 1%, that's the same as having the top 5% reward. Same with being like rank number, I don't know, 6, 7, 8. That will also have the same reward as top 5%. The only time you get a higher reward than top 5% is making sure that you're in the top 20%. And I've hit that before. I've been top 17, but that was like a year ago. So it's really hard to hit there, and it's really just due to RNG, luck, and just like even more luck. Hope this was helpful. I hope to do more of these competition videos in the future. Let me know if I can improve on anything for this competition series. I've dropped it a long time ago, and this is my first time trying to do this again. If you guys need any more help or would like more suggestions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my absolute best to get to each one of you. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!